Summertime was a healer, a river that flows, taking the sting out of everyone's nose. I watched 30 sunsets and 100 slow rains, waiting for the numbness to settle in my veins. But I wake up at 4 with my hand on your side, forgetting for a second that I forever died. The coffee is bitter, the house is too loud, and I'm still just a shadow lost in your cloud. I'm checking the calendar, crossing the days, but the fog in my head, it just stays and it stays. I'm doing the breathing, I'm playing the part, but there's a glitch in the rhythm of this broken heart. I'm sorry to say that it still hurts just as much as the very first second I lost your soft touch. It's a cinematic ache, it's a slow motion fall, and the silence you left is the loudest of all. People keep asking, how are you today? I'm running out of the right things to say. It's a permanent winter, a cold kind of curse, to find out that better is actually worse. Yeah, it still hurts. Texture, the city outside is a soundtrack for all of the places I hide. I saw your old sweater in the back of the car, and it felt like a salt rug, wide open scar. I thought by this chapter the bleeding would stop, that I wouldn't be counting every single drop. But the memory of us is a heavy duty chain, pulling me back to the center of the pain. I'm sorry to say that it still hurts just as much as the very first second I lost your soft touch. It's a cinematic ache, it's a slow motion fall, and the silence you left is the loudest of all. People keep asking, how are you today? And I'm running out of the right things to say. It's a permanent winter, a cold kind of curse, to find out that better is actually worse. Game where you only can lose. I'm not getting over, I'm just getting through. But the through is a tunnel that's painted in blue. It's pulsing, it's aching, it's the sound of a spirit that's finally breaking. I'm sitting at the table with a half-empty cup, watching the steam as it slowly curls up. The neighbors are laughing on the other side of the wall, while I'm watching the dust motes gather and fall. I didn't scream when you walked out the gate, I didn't throw plates or rail against fate. I just stood in the hallway and let out a breath, while the life that we built met a natural death. The sabotage on the texture of the city's slow hum is a lullaby for the person I've become. No sirens are wailing, no thunder is heard, just the hollowed out weight of your very last word. I'm being broken quietly, piece by tiny piece, without a dramatic, a sudden release. It's a cinematic silence silence, a beautiful collapse, a slow motion tectonic shift in a maps. There's no fire to douse, there's no glass on the floor, just the soft heavy thud of a closing door. I'm losing my mind, but I'm doing it politely, watching myself being broken quietly. I went to the market and I bought some fruit. I wore my black dress and my favorite boots. I looked in the mirror and I looked just the same. A girl with a life and a face and a name. But under the surface, the seams are all thin. The structure is failing from deep, deep within. It's a leak in the basement, a crack in the beam, the silent expiration of a long-running dream. I'm being broken quietly, piece by tiny piece, without a dramatic or sudden release. It's a cinematic silence, a beautiful collapse, a slow motion tectonic shift in a mass. There's no fire to douse, there's no glass on the floor, just the soft heavy thud of a closing door. I'm losing my mind, but I'm doing it politely, watching myself being broken quietly. If a heart breaks in a forest and nobody's near, does it make a sound that a human can hear? Or is it just a vibration, a subtle mutation of a hello into a never again? It's happening now. It's happening now. Broken quietly, falling apart in the dark. It's okay. I checked the locks and I checked the spare key, but I forgot to check if you were still here with me. I woke up to a bed that was half cold and white, with a valley of silence where you used to hide. I didn't lose you like a ring in the sand, or a secret that slipped from the palm of my hand. It wasn't a choice that I made in the light. It was a thief that came stealing in the middle of the night. The soft shining texture of the wind in the hall is tracing the places where we used to be tall. I'm standing in the kitchen, just staring at the wall, waiting for a shadow that's never gonna fall. I didn't leave the light on, I didn't say goodbye, I didn't even get to ask the universe why. It wasn't a fire and it wasn't a sea, it was just the quiet way that love left me stranded on the shoreline of a dream that went dry, watching all the always sail away in the sky. It's a cinematic hollow, a cold decree, the day that the ghost of love left me. Now I'm reading the air like a book I can't close, searching for the scent of your skin and your clothes. But the atmosphere's different, the oxygen's thin, and I don't know the house that I'm living in. I saw a couple laughing on the corner of the street, and I felt the bitter rhythm of a heart that skipped a beat. You didn't just walk, you evaporated It's a cinematic hollow, cold decree. The day that the ghost of love left me. It didn't pack a suitcase, it didn't leave a note. It just untied the anchor and it pushed out the boat. Now I'm drifting, now I'm sinking in the heavy thoughts that I'm constantly thinking. Love left me in the dark. Where did it go? Why did it leave an empty room? I'm sitting at the table in a room full of noise, watching all the girls and the confident boys. I'm nodding my head and I'm wearing the smile that I've practiced in the mirror for a very long while. No one sees the ocean that is rising in my chest, or the way my ribcage never gets a moment to rest. I'm a master of the mask, I'm a ghost in the crowd, keeping all the screaming from getting too loud. The solid try not texture of the chatter in the glass is a wall I've built to let the lonely hours pass. I'm swallowing the salt, I'm biting on my tongue, while the saddest song in history is being quietly sung. These are my silent tears, falling in the dark, leaving out a trace, leaving out a mark. It's a cinematic morning that nobody can see, a private little shipwreck in the center of me. I'm crying in the shower, I'm crying in the rain, hiding every ripple of the permanent pain. No one has to know, no one has to feel the weight of every heavy silent tear. Silent tear. The pillow is a witness that will never tell a soul about the way I'm losing every bit of my control. I wash my face in cold water before I leave the room, hiding the evidence of all this quiet gloom. You think a broken heart would make a terrifying sound, like a building collapsing to the frozen ground, but it's just a soft vibration, a leak inside the pipes as I wipe away the memories of the you and I types. These are my silent tears, falling in the dark, leaving not a trace, leaving not a mark. It's a cinematic morning that nobody can see, a private little shipwreck in the center of me. I'm crying in the shower, I'm crying in the rain, hiding every ripple of the permanent pain. No one has to know, no one has to feel the weight of every heavy silent tear. Don't ask me if I'm okay, don't look too close in my eyes. If I let one drop fall, the whole dam will break, and I'll drown in the mess of this massive mistake. Silent tears, the secret I keep, hide it away, don't let them see. I stayed up late scrolling through the what could have been, watching you smile through a digital lens. It wasn't a fight, that ended our time. It wasn't a mountain we couldn't quite climb. It was simpler than that, and it's harder to take a quiet decision you happen to make. You looked at the future, you looked at the view, and realized that us wasn't something you do. The soft electronic texture of the screen's blue light is the only thing keeping me company tonight. I'm weighing my word like a stone in my hand, trying to find where I was supposed to stand. I wasn't the one that you wanted to keep. I wasn't the secret you died just to sleep. I was a season, a stop on the way, a beautiful maybe you traded away. It's a cinematic hollow, a bitter cold truth, the waste of a heart and the ghost of a youth. The hardest part isn't the love that we froze, it's the sting of the fact that I wasn't not chosen. That I wasn't not chosen. I'm searching for flaws in the way that I speak, in the curve of my smile or the bone in my cheek. Did I talk too much? Did I love you too deep? Is there a promise I failed to quite keep? But I know in the silence it's nothing I did, it's just the affection you decided to rid. You stood at the crossroads and pointed away, and I was the person you didn't ask to stay. I wasn't the one that you wanted to keep. I wasn't the secret you died just to sleep. I was a season, a stop on the way, a beautiful maybe you traded away. It's a cinematic hollow, a bitter cold truth, the waste of a heart and the ghost of a youth. The hardest part isn't the love that we froze, it's the sting of the fact that I wasn't not chosen. You chose the silence, you chose the space, you chose a life where you don't. I went to the cafe on 7th and Main and instinctively ordered your drink again. The waitress just looked at the space by my side, and I felt the old habit collide with my pride. I'm reaching for phantom limbs in the dark, searching for warmth where there's no longer a spark. The map of my life had your name as the north, but now I'm just drifting, just back and just forth. The softening firm texture of the radio's home plays the songs that we knew before we became numb. I'm driving in circles, I'm chasing the ghost of the person I think that I'm missing. I didn't just lose my keys on my way, I didn't just lose another Tuesday. I lost the horizon, I lost the design of the life that I thought would be yours and be mine. It's a cinematic morning, slow motion blue, realizing the me that existed with you. It's gone with the wind, it's gone with the view. Oh God, Sunday? Was it a June? Did we fall out of rhythm or just out of tune? Now the we is a was and the is a nine, and I'm standing beneath such a vast empty sky. Your sweater still sits on the hook by the door, a physical note to a not anymore. I didn't just lose my keys on my way. I didn't just lose another Tuesday. I lost the horizon, I lost the design of the life that I thought would be yours and be mine. It's a cinematic morning, a slow motion blue, realizing the me that existed with you is gone with the wind, it's gone with the view. Oh God, I really lost you. Beginning, now the world is just cold and the world is just spinning. I'm losing my grip, I'm losing the light, I'm losing the war in the middle of the night. I lost you. I lost you. And I don't know where to find me. Where did you go? Where did I go? Just a name on the screen, just a place I have been. Lost you. I'm looking at your picture on the nightstand by the bed, but the colors aren't as vivid as the ones inside my head. The edges are all curling and the gold is turning gray, like the way we let the forever part just slip and slide away. I try to hold the saturation, try to keep the glow, but the light is getting weaker everywhere I go. It's not a sudden blackout, it's not a violent spark, it's just the slow motion creeping of the shadows in the dark. The softer items on that texture of the static on the wire is all that's left of what we used to call a fire. I'm reaching for the warmth, but I'm touching only air, finding out that someday isn't actually there. It's just a fading love, losing all its light, like a city in the distance in the middle of the night. A cinematic blur, a dimming of the flame until I can't quite remember the weight of your name. We're washing out to sea, we're bleaching in the sun, watching the always become almost done. It's a quiet disappearing, a gift from above, the slow motion mercy of a fading love. We used to speak in technicolor, bright and loud and deep. Now we're just the secrets that we're both too tired to keep. The memories are grainy like a film that's seen too much. I'm losing the vibration and the memory of your touch. I saw you at the station and you looked like a ghost, a pale imitation of the man I love the most. You're turning into sepia, you're turning into dust, just another victim of the timing of the rust. It's just a fading love, losing all its light, like a city in the distance in the middle of the night. A cinematic blur, a dimming of the flame until I can't quite remember the weight of your name. We're washing out to sea, we're bleaching in the sun, watching the always become almost done. It's a quiet disappearing, a gift from above, the slow motion mercy of a fading love. Don't try to fix it, don't try to save it, to less I can see you, the less I can hurt, the less I have to drag my heart through the dirt. I'll fade away. I'm losing the view. I can't see you anymore. Where did you go? Stay in the graves. Just a silhouette, just a silhouette. Going, 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 I finally took the second pillow off the bed. It was just a hollow space for voices in my head. The grocery list is shorter, the hallway feels too long, and I'm finding out that staying busy isn't being strong. I walk into the kitchen and I talk to the air. Then I catch my own reflection and I see nobody there. The toothbrush in the holder looks like a jagged tooth, the only honest witness to this bitter biting truth. The soft electronic texture of the quiet in the hall is painting all the reasons why I let the forever fall. I'm relearning the silence, I'm relearning the dark, trying to find a fire without a single spark. I'm alone again, back where I began, tracing out the borders of a life without a plan. It's a cinematic, lonely, a familiar kind of cold, like a classic tragedy that's already been told. No one's in the doorway, no one's on the phone, just the heavy rhythmic echoes of being on my own. I'm a single point of light, I'm a story with an end, back in the arms of being alone again. I went out to a movie just to sit inside the crowd, just to hear a human voice being amplified and loud. But I saw a couple sharing popcorn in the row in front of me, and I had to look away from what I'm never gonna be. I came home to a house that was exactly how I left, a perfectly preserved museum of a heart that's been bereft. I don't have to check the time, I don't have to check the mail. I'm the only sailor left upon a ship that's set to fail. I'm alone again, back where I began, tracing out the borders of a life without a plan. It's a cinematic, lonely, a familiar kind of cold, like a classic tragedy that's already been told. No one's in the doorway, no one's on the phone, just the heavy rhythmic echoes of being on my own. I'm a single point of light, I'm a story with an end, back in the arms of being alone again. First it was a tragedy, then it was a crime. Now it's just the way I spend my Saturday of time. I'm okay, I'm not okay, I'm okay, I'm just away, alone again, just the shadows and me. I thought the missing part had a shelf life or a date, a point where all the longing would eventually abate. But it's been months of Tuesdays and 1,000 cups of tea, and you're still the only ghost that's haunting every part of me. I see a car that looks like yours and my heart begins to race. I find myself still looking for the outline of your face. It's an involuntary reflex, it's a muscle I can't train, to stop the way I'm constantly vibrating with your name. The Soviet electronic texture of the city's neon glow is a reminder of the places that we used to go. I'm walking down the sidewalk, keeping to the right, hoping that I'll bump into your shadow in the night. I'm sorry that I miss you still in the middle of the day, when I should be moving on and finding my own way. It's a cinematic craving, a hunger in my soul, a jagged little piece of me that'll never be made whole. The world is moving forward, the world is moving fast, but I'm anchored to a version of a girl that's in the past. Against my better judgment, against my iron will, I have to tell the silence that I miss you still. I tried to date a stranger, tried to find a brand new spark, but he didn't know the way to navigate my dark. He didn't have your rhythm or the way you use your hands, and it felt like I was speaking in a tongue he understands, but doesn't really speak. It's a lonely kind of man, subtracting you from everything and staying on the path. I'm tired of it getting better, tired of the break. I'm just a girl who's lost inside the memory that you gave. I'm sorry that I miss you still in the middle of the day, when I should be moving on and finding my own way. It's a cinematic craving, a hunger in my soul, a jagged little piece of me that'll never be made whole. The world is moving forward, the world is moving fast, but I'm anchored to a version of a girl that's in the past. Against my better judgment, against my iron will, I have to tell the silence that I miss you still. That I miss you still. Music becomes more intense, a distorted low end synth and a fast fluttering hi-hat. It's a relapse, it's a fever, I'm a desperate slow. I'm walking tilted, leaning to the left, like a house that's been abandoned or a person in theft. There's a phantom weight that's missing from my shoulder blade, a balance that we spent 1,000 nights trying to trade. I go to pour a glass and I feel it far too high. I go to tell a joke and then I remember why. The punchline doesn't land when there's no one there to hear. The symmetry is broken and the physics aren't clear. The soft and uncertain texture of the radiator sun is trying to fill the hollow that I finally become. I'm a lopsided tragedy, a puzzle with the lost, counting up the value of what the leaving had to cost. I'm living with half a heart, trying to be for two, but it only knows the rhythm that it learned when it held you. It's a cinematic fracture, a jagged open space where I used to feel safe. have a heart. I tried to find a bandage, I tried to find a glue, but nothing fits the shape of the part that left with you. Half the bed is frozen, half the closet's bare. There's a structural deficiency in the very air. I look at other people and they seem so round and full, while I'm just a loose thread that you decided to pull. I'm a semicircle dreaming of a perfect golden ring, just a broken instrument that's forgotten how to sing. I'm living with half a heart, trying to be for two, but it only knows the rhythm that it learned when it held you. It's a cinematic fracture, a jagged open space where I used to feel the safety of your familiar face. One lung for the breathing, one eye for the tears, trying to navigate the wreckage of these coming years. I'm not a whole person, I'm a work of broken art, stuck in the echo of this half-hour heart. It's out of sync, I'm on the brink of forgetting how to move without a missing link. Where is the rest of me? Where is the best of me? You took the pulse and left the anatomy. Only a fragile thing remains, searching for the other side. I'm incomplete, I'm just a fraction. Come back and finish me. Divide by two, left with you. Half, just half. I'm biting on the corner of the duvet cover tonight, keeping all the damage tucked away and out of sight. The walls in this apartment, they were always made too thin, and I don't want the neighbors hearing how the dark sets in. I've mastered the technique of the breathing and the pause, finding all the loopholes in the gravity and laws. My throat is like a desert and my chest is like a stone, but I'm the only witness to the way I'm truly prone. The soft electronic texture of the human night air is the only thing that's touching me or smoothing back my hair. I'm a vessel under pressure, I'm a star about to break, but I won't let a single sound betray this deep mistake. I learned to cry in silence, learned to bleed without a sound, keeping every heavy drop from hitting on the ground. It's a cinematic secret, a masterpiece of grace to have a screaming spirit, and I'm perfectly still face. The world doesn't need to know the depth of what I feel, or the way the lost we were was never really real. I'm drowning in the quiet, I'm dying in the violence of every night I spend alone and cry in silence. I turn the faucet on just to mask a jagged sob, making sure the water drowns the way my temples throb. There's a dignity in hiding, or at least that's what I say when I'm scrubbing out the salt stains at the breaking of the day. I'm an expert at the I'm fine, I'm a pro at the I'm okay, while I'm watching every color of my future turn to gray. The loudest part of losing you is the noise I never make, a quiet little ripple on a black and frozen lake. I learned to cry in silence, learn to bleed without a sound, keeping every heavy drop from hitting on the ground. It's a cinematic secret, a masterpiece of grace to have a screaming spirit, and a perfectly still face. The world doesn't need to know the depth of what I feel, or the pressure's building up until I'm shaking from the fear. If I scream just once, if I break the law, the whole world will see the jagged bleeding flaw.
Feels like a ringing in the ears. Quiet silence, just the shadows and the salt. Keep it in, don't let a sound escape. Hold your breath, no one heard, not a word. Shh, 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 shh.
Windows and the double-sided locks. You walked into the morning with the sun upon your back, while I was left to wander in the shadows and the black. The calendar is turning, but the pages feel like lead. I'm living in the middle of the things we never said. The train has left the station and the tracks are getting cold, and I'm the only story that you're never gonna tell. Oh, the soft electronic texture of the traffic far away is a rhythm of a world that didn't ask for me to stay. I'm a frozen frame of video, a glitch inside the feed, while you're out there planting flowers from a different kind of seed. I'm the one who stayed, I'm the one you left behind, stuck inside a memory that I've started to unwind. It's a cinematic tragedy, a slow motion blur, watching you become the man you promised that you were, but for somebody else in a city I don't know, while I'm still standing here with nowhere else to go. A secret out of mind, the lonely little pieces that you left behind. The dust is settling on the space where your dresser used to be, a physical reminder of the gap you left in me. I see your digital footprints, I see you moving fast, while I'm just an anchor that is sinking in the past. Is it easy to be light? Is it easy to be new? Is it easy to forget the girl who gave it all to you? I'm the before and you're after, I'm the chapter you outgrew, just a dusty old souvenir of a version of you. I'm the one who stayed, I'm the one you left behind, stuck inside a memory that I've started to unwind. It's a cinematic tragedy, a slow motion blur, watching you become the man you promised that you were, but for somebody else in a city I don't know, while I'm still standing here with nowhere else to go. Just a ghost in the doorway, a secret out of mind, the lonely little pieces that you left behind. The world is spinning, the world is winning, and I'm still standing at our new beginning. But you're gone, yeah, you're gone. I check the mirror for a bruise or a break, looking for a physical sign of this ache. But my skin is still perfect, my bones are all straight, while the rest of me collapses under the weight. I walk through the grocery store, buying my fruit, wearing my armor, my favorite suit. No one can see that the engine is blown, that I'm a hollowed out shell of the girl that they've known. The Soviet trying texture of the neon lights is flickering in rhythm with my sleepless nights. I'm a polished exterior, a well-kept lie, while the world that we built is beginning to die. 'Cause I'm hurt inside where the light doesn't go, in the places that I'm far too frightened to show. It's a cinematic wreckage, a quiet deep sea, drowning in the version of who I should be. You can't see the bleeding, you can't see the scar, but it's burning a hole through the center of my star. Behind it I'm fine, in the smile I provide. I'm just a girl who is hurt inside. I'm counting the seconds until I can hide and let out the ocean that's swelling inside. It's a chemical sadness, a structural leak, making me fragile, making me weak. If I had a cast or a bandage to wear, maybe the people would handle with care. But how do you mend what is invisible pain? How do you stop all this internal rain? 'Cause I'm hurt inside where the light doesn't go, in the places that I'm far too frightened to show. It's a cinematic wreckage, a quiet deep sea, drowning in the version of who I should be. You can't see the bleeding, you can't see the scar, but it's burning a hole through the center of my star. Behind the I'm fine, and the smile I provide. I'm just a girl who's hurt inside. It's in the marrow, it's in the blood, it's the silent rising of the bitter flood. Don't look too close, don't look too deep. I've got secrets that I have to keep. Hurt inside where the mare bends. I'm broken in the dark, it's a quiet kind of my fingers are tired from clutching the air, from reaching for shadows that aren't even there. I've been holding the rope till my palms started to bleed, planting my heart in a soil that won't take the seed. The weight of the waiting was starting to break every bone in my body for your memory's sake. But the air is too thin and the climb is too steep, and I'm tired of guarding the secrets you keep. The soft that I tiny texture of the fading white noise is drowning the ghost of your laugh and your voice. I'm opening up every window and door. I can't carry the us that we are anymore. So I'm watching the tether just slip from my hand, falling like water or grains of the sand. It's a cinematic release, a quiet amen to the that I never would send. Letting the silence finally act as the end. It's not a grand gesture, it's not a loud cry, it's just a long overdue, very quiet goodbye. I'm untying the knots that I tied in my sleep, the ones that were buried so dark and so deep. The space where you were is a terrifying view, but I'd rather be empty than haunted by you. So I'm watching the tether just slip from my hand, falling like water or grains of the sand. It's a cinematic release, a quiet amen to the girl who won't wait for your maybe again. The anchor is heavy, but the ocean is deep, and I have a promise to myself I must keep. In the cold of the morning, in the winter and snow, with a heart full of holes, I let go. Go on, be free. Take back the parts that you gave to me. I'm not holding on, I'm not standing guard, I'm dropping the shield. But the summer we spent there doesn't feel warm at all. The sun in the picture is a pale silver sun, a frozen reminder of everything we've undone. I remember your sweater, I remember your hands, but it feels like a story from faraway lands. The heat has evaporated, the steam is all gone, and I'm just a statue waiting for dawn. The socket at time, the texture of the frost on the glass is a veil that I'm wearing as the lonely hours pass. I'm breathing out crystals, I'm breathing out blue, trying to remember the warmth that was you. Now I'm living with cold memories, shivering deep in the middle of the promises we couldn't quite keep. It's a cinematic winter, a freeze in my soul, watching the frost take a permanent toll. The laughter is icy, the eye is a storm, a garden of statues that I'm walking alone. Everything's brittle, everything's gray, living with cold memories at the end of the day. I try to recall how your skin used to feel, but the ghost of your touch is no longer real. It's a low resolution, a pixelated dream, a crack in the ice on a fast running street. When I think of our kitchen, the lights are all dim, the edges of us are all jagged and trim. Even the passion, even the fights are just frozen echoes on long empty nights. Now I'm living with cold memories, shivering deep in the middle of the promises we couldn't quite keep. It's a cinematic winter, a freeze in my soul, watching the frost take a permanent toll. The laughter is icy, the I love yous are stole, a garden of statues that I'm walking alone. Everything's brittle, everything's gray, living with cold memories at the end of the day. Oh God, oh God. Wait for the fall, search for the flow. I'm keeping the pictures in the back of the drawer, where the temperature's 0 and I don't feel anymore. So cold, so cold, so cold, so cold, so cold. I know I should move on, I know that I should, but I keep the porch light burning like a beacon at sea, in case you're lost in the dark and you're looking for me. I haven't changed the passcode or the lock on the door. I'm still checking the spot where your boots hit the floor. Logic is a whisper that I'm trying to ignore, while I'm drowning in the maybe and the just once more. The saw that I try and texture of the ticking on the wall is the countdown to a moment that might never come at all. I'm a statue in the garden, I'm a ghost in the hall, waiting for a shadow that is never gonna fall. I'm still waiting like a fool in the rain for the sound of your laughter to quiet the pain. It's a cinematic vision, a slow motion plea to a version of you that's forgotten about me. My coffee's gone cold and the sun's gone to bed, but I'm living in the things that you never quite said. It's a lonely kind of patience, a bitter kind of thrill to realize that I'm still waiting, and I'm waiting still. I see your name in the static of the late night screen, wondering if you're thinking about the places we've been. Do you ever reach for your phone in the middle of the night? Do you ever almost call me when the moon is too bright? The world says I'm crazy, the world says I'm gone, but I can't find the strength to just move further on. I'm a letter in a bottle that was never even tossed, still searching for the shoreline of the love that we lost. I'm still waiting like a fool in the rain for the sound of your laughter to quiet the pain. It's a cinematic vision, a slow motion plea to a version of you that's forgotten about me. My coffee's gone cold and the sun's gone to bed, but I'm living in the things that you never quite said. It's a lonely kind of patience, a bitter kind of thrill to realize that I'm still waiting, and I'm waiting still. I followed the blueprint, I carried the weight, I built every pillar and polished the gate. I gave it the oxygen, gave it the blood. I stood like a dam in the face of the flood. But you can't hold a ceiling that's made out of glass, and you can't make a moment of forever last. When the foundation's rotted and the soil is thin, I didn't lose the fight, I just couldn't win. The solid and dry and texture of the engine's last breath is the sound of a promise meeting its death. I'm looking at the wires and the sparks on the floor, realizing that trying doesn't work anymore. It wasn't the distance, it wasn't the lies, it wasn't the secrets behind your dark eyes. It's the cinematic crash of a long, slow descent, the bitter realization of how much we spent. The science was wrong and the math didn't add. It's the saddest almost that we ever had. just like the rest. The chemistry's gone and the gravity's leaked. The voices that shouted are tired and weak. I'm tired of mending the holes in the sail, watching the ship as it's destined to fail. It's not about us and it's not about you. It's the fact that the dream was never quite true. It wasn't the distance, it wasn't the lies, it wasn't the secrets behind your dark eyes. It's the cinematic crash of a long, slow descent, the bitter realization of how much we spent. The science was wrong and the math didn't add. It's the saddest almost that we ever had. No more excuses, no more, we'll be okay. Love failed us in the cold. System failure, heart out of range. Nothing is left to exchange. We try to be gods, we try to be more, but we're just two shadows crawling on the floor. Connection lost, no way back. Shut it down, turn it off. It wasn't a gunshot, it wasn't a scream, it wasn't the sudden end of a dream. It was more like the way that the tide leaves the shore. A little bit less and a little bit more. I didn't notice the shelf going back, or the way that the warmth was leaving the air. Didn't break in a night or a day. We just eroded and weathered away. The softer at time texture of the clock on the wall is measuring how far we had left to fall. 1 inch at a time, one breath at a breath. We walked ourselves into a quiet kind of death. You didn't just leave, you were gone slowly, leaving me hollow, leaving me lonely. A cinematic fading, a dimming of light, like the sun taking hours to turn into night. No sudden goodbye, no slamming of doors, just the slow motion loss of what used to be ours. I woke up today and the space was so holy because you're finally gone. You went gone slowly. We sat at the table and talked about rain, while neither of us mentioned the weight of the strain. The I love yous got shorter, the kisses got cold, like a story that's simply too tired to be told. I watched you retreating into parts of your mind where I was a person you'd already resigned. By the time that you actually walked out the gate, the leaving was something that happened too late.